Hello, let's make connections. What do we have today? What do we have? Tennessee immediately jumps out at me for being a long word, I guess. It's a location. Well, this is reading, but it could be Reading, which is also a name. It's a place name. I don't know if that's going to be anything really. There are probably places called Venus. Well, I mean, obviously there's a planet called Venus. There are probably other places on Earth named Venus, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. It might not even be the same category. If fancy and lark, maybe if you sort of did something, it was just a bit of it was a flight of fancy. It was, a lark and impulse, maybe. If a fancy took you, or a lark or an impulse or a whim, that could be it. Also, I see nice and kind, maybe. Someone's nice, they're kind. Maybe not. Kind could be sort. A kind, a sort, a type. Like, maybe. Like for like, type for type, kind for kind, sort for sort. Maybe. Herb and Hank are both names. I guess Venus is as well. Oh. So is Tennessee. I mean, the only Tennessee given name I know is Tennessee Williams, but we've also got Venus Williams and Robin Williams. Hadn't seen that one. Hank Williams, musician. Isn't Hank Williams a musician? I think so. Okay, so that's probably one. That's the only other four I've seen so far. So Tennessee, Robin, Hank, Venus. So that leaves us with, that would still allow sort, type, kind. But I didn't have a fourth for that. Job? Not as impressed by that. Herb? Could be a missing letter or something. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try Hank, Robin, Venus, Tennessee. The reason I'm going to try that is because I think it might be the purple category. If it is the purple category, that means we're not going to do any other letter or word manipulation. Venus, Robin, Tennessee, Hank. Let's see if that works. It does work, but it's not purple. Okay, so we still could have word manipulation. I mean, reading and reading, maybe words that can be pronounced in two ways. Herb or herb, maybe. Oh, nice or niece. I mean, Nice is a place name. Reading is a place name. Is there a place name of herb or herb that is pronounced differently depending on whether it's that? The problem is the word herb or herb is already pronounced differently in, for instance, US versus British English. Okay, well, let's go with my first one then, which I think is probably correct. Fancy, whim, lark, or impulse. I think that's probably right. It is caprice, yeah. So just sort of a spur of the moment thing. So then what do we have here? Type, sort, kind. It's got to be right. Oh, Job and job. Yes, okay, they are names. These are names, I think, or at least proper nouns. So kind, type, sort, like. This is similar ilk. Yeah, okay. So nice herb, reading, job, or niece, herb. Well, that would still be Reading or Job. Place names or something. Sorry, proper nouns. I kept correcting myself to proper nouns, and it was that. So what did it say? Words pronounced differently as proper nouns. Yes, that's true. Although it also depends on your sort of accent and dialect. So that one's a bit iffy. But let's check the bot. See how others did today. Average difficulty, that sounds about right. I got 1 point for the blue. And yeah, okay. So the two that I saw first were the two that were most commonly seen first, both with more than a third of people finding them first. So Caprice or Williams's, that makes sense. And then ilk, yeah, not far off from that. That's not a surprise. And then these last words we had to sort of get by process of elimination. Okay, that all tracks. So famous Williams's, is there a Herb Williams? I don't know, maybe. Or maybe this was just performers or something in general. I don't know. Craving, a fancy, an impulse, a whim, or a hank. That makes sense, but I don't think we can use hank in that way. You'd have to say a hankering. And desire, fancy, impulse, like, whim. Yeah, I guess we do in the modern era use like as a noun. So you could say it's a fancy, it's an impulse, it's a like, it's a whim. I don't think you'd use it in quite the same way, but you can kind of say that. classification, job type, kind, sort. That did occur to me as well, but I didn't like it, so I didn't choose it. And then good, nice type, like, kind. Yeah, it's reaching a bit there. All right. Well, those were the connections. Back tomorrow. Bye for now.